Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
From outside the arc, his shot falls, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Back to Bishop. He tries for 3. Sheffield with the rebound. On the wing, Junior. Another 3 from Newark East.
And they encourage Junior to take that shot. If he receives the ball in space, they want him to be aggressive.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Pass to Andrews. Outside, Bishop. Will it go? That shot off the mark. Jonathan Lack with some nice D.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
And the Foxes call time here. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Gregory, Zadirko covering, and Dave Zadirko with the block.
They started the game slow. So far, just 1 for 5 from the field.
Shot's good by Marceda.
A great start here. 5 buckets without a miss.
Pass to Rosenberg. To the wing, right side. Now here's Lee, covered by Junior. That one no good. It's been a very successful stretch for them.
You're right. This is quite a run they're on.
Zadirko's shot is good.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
And everyone is looking to make that extra pass. That unselfishness right now has them on a roll.
Pass to Andrews. Bishop. Now 3 minutes have gone by here in the opening frame. Jonathan Lack with some nice D.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
The defense is letting them get shots in the paint, and they're more than happy to take advantage.
The closer they get, the more effective their offense becomes.
And the Foxes call time here.
Trying to kill the other team's momentum a little bit. Coach is smart for calling that huddle.
He needs to put some fresh ideas in his players' ears. They need to switch up their strategy.
Just under 3.5 minutes have gone by here in the first. It's Lou Grace on the wing. Banked in off the glass.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
The drive by Junior, and good that time.
They're getting everything they want inside.
And that's fueled this run of theirs.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight, and that one misses.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
Pass to Joseph. Now here's Grace. Outside Roberts. 6 to shoot. Now Ducey for 3. Brothers grabs the miss. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Pass to Roberts. Back to Grace. And here is Madison. Now here's Roberts. Out to Grace. Takes the 3. No good there. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Eagles out in front, up by 16. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as he's deciding to change it up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for the Foxes.
And working themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get their offense going.
Plus, the second benefit is it might get somebody in foul trouble along the way. That could pay off, too.
Here's Junior. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
A difficult finish for sure, but Junior loves proving he's up for the challenge.
And this is his second trip to the free throw line. Here's Lee. Pass to Andrews. Bishop. The kick out to Lee. Renfield misses again.
And they have come out and done an excellent job on the glass.
And it's poured into the rest of their play. All around strong effort from them.
Here's Junior. It's rebounded by Renfield. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Here's Rosenberg. Junior grabs the miss. The Eagles now on offense. And here's Lack for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
From range, Lack can be so effective. Can't wait to see him looking even better from the arc next year.
Rosenberg outside. Here's Andrews. Junior grabs the miss.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition. They're getting good shots close to the basket. 5 of their last 6 attempts have now gone in.
Taking it right at the defense and converting.
And Bishop from outside. Not gonna go that time. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
And this is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Renfield with the ball. Rosenberg outside. It's stolen by Sheffield. And here's the break. Basket, good.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too. I can't believe Rosenberg just pulled that off. You just don't see that kind of accuracy from a high school player.
And through the first and the second half getting started, Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports.
71.
Now Andrews. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right. And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Pass to Rosenberg. And it's off from three-point range.
Rebounding is the main reason they've been able to build this lead. It's been a dominant performance on the boards.
And just from a physical standpoint, it has been a completely one-sided game. And hey, Lack takes the shot when you give it to him. The D has to respect his mid-range J.
And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
And his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight.
First team foul.
And he makes the first. And the Eagles making a change here.
For the Eagles,
He's perfect so far from the line. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Pass to Bishop. Madison. Outside Roberts. Now Bishop. Back to Roberts. Down low. Race shot is off. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Pass to Roberts. Bishop, now guarded by Evans. Here's Madison. Roberts. 5 to shoot. Back to Madison. They need this. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Working the ball for high percentage looks.
They've made their living in the paint tonight, challenging the defense by going right at them.
Back to Bishop, expanding his range. Again, the miss by the Foxes. And here are the Eagles now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And they double up Junior. Here's Marceda. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 of 6 to start the game.
And hey, on defense, they haven't even put up a fight.
They're just getting bullied in the paint, and it's a huge problem.
And it's out of bounds to the Foxes as Renfield retains possession. And the
substitution on the court.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Lee, pass to Rosenberg. Lee, covered by Junior. Ace Ducey for 3. Can't connect. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may have already been decided. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. And here are the Eagles. The drive by Junior. Brothers, no good.
And that's the kind of D that'll make you think twice before bringing the ball back in there.
Here's Andrews. Junior grabs the miss.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what the scoreboard says. They're really bullying them out there.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going. Inside, Andrew's impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
And they double up Junior. Outside, Black. Sheffield. Junior up top. No good on the triple. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Swings it to Ducey from downtown. Brothers grabs the miss. The Eagles now on offense. To the middle. And it's blocked by Robert Andrews.
Defending with purpose. You gotta respect Andrews using his size to spike shots back.
On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Got a piece of it. Now here's Lee. He's covered by Sheffield. The drive by Junior. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him up to 10 of 14.
He's been setting a great example so far, making quality shot selections.
Ducey up top, defended by Lack. Troy Lee for three. And the foul will be called against Gregory. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through now. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Bailey Maddox.
And he gets both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes now played here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Roberts. Pass to Joseph. Bishop with it. Trying his luck from deep. Brothers grabs the miss.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Outside, Evans. Junior outside. And the 18-footer is right on the mark.
This could be a big night for a junior. He's performing admirably, really setting the tone for the Eagles out there.
Here's Grace. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
At the line for Renfield, Lou.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Renfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny,
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Thank you. Archie.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. Did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship,
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. You need me to hold that?
No, no.
Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. I'm working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over there and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that, man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in that.
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is number 1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
But you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
Give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why? Because you got a little bit of talent? Because you put in a little bit of work? You're going to get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it going to get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick an aim.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the Invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.